Howdy and namaste everyone. My name is Parth Sahani and welcome to the Karma Yogi podcast, where we discuss how to attract extraordinary success and become a better version of ourselves every day. I have some great news for you. My new book, The Way of the Karma Yogi, is now available everywhere where extraordinary books are sold. As of now, only the ebook version is available and I will keep you posted when the paperback version is out. Do check out my book if you can. It took me 2 years of dedicated, painstaking work to complete this book, and I feel happy and grateful that it is out now. I created The Way of the Karma Yogi because it's the book that would have served me the greatest in my early years. In a way, it's the book that I wanted my entire life. It has some great insights and invaluable information that will help you tap into your personal and professional prowess and live a life that reflects exceptionalism. I hope you enjoy reading it as much as I enjoyed writing it. Today, we are going to discuss the importance of budgeting. Here are the questions that I have. Why is it important to have a budget? Why don't more people care about personal finance and creating a budget? What role does budgeting play in our personal finances? Budgeting is scary and we all dread it. We know we need a budget, a potent plan to get our finances in control, but it sounds too much work. We feel that we are being too anal about how we spend our dollars. The reason most of us hate budgeting is because we feel it will rob us of our freedom around the way we spend our money. Even though we see people benefiting from it, we either run away from it or get caught up in procrastination. The simple act of sitting down and making a written budget is a challenge for most people. It was for me too. But the sooner we make it happen, the better it is for us. The first step to making a budget is actually internal. We need to understand why we need a budget in the first place. Unless we hone down to the specific advantages of a monthly written budget and are able to view it in a positive light, we won't be intrinsically inspired to make one. We need to feel sick and tired of our hamster wheel patterns that lead us to more spending than earning, making us miserable and frustrated again and again. We need to get infuriated and say it loud that we have had enough. It's time to make a powerful shift. We have to take the steering wheel back in our hands, change our direction, and switch our gears altogether. When the pain of not having enough money and living a miserable existence heightens, that's when the pain of making a written budget dissolves. We need to act smart before matters get worse and we are squashed to the metaphorical wall. There is no point in delaying correct money behaviors, and it's wise to get going on the right track before a catastrophe strikes. So why we need a monthly written budget? For starters, writing a monthly budget plan before the start of every month is one of the best decisions you can make to start transforming your finances. Budgeting is both an art and science. When we budget our dollars, we assign a specific destination to them. We prepare a blueprint for our expected expenses in the coming month. Budget is essentially a plan for how we want to spend our money. With a written budget, we set up boundaries for ourselves. It may sound paradoxical, but making these boundaries is the key to attaining long-lasting financial freedom. Every month will demand a different budget from us based on the activities that we are about to participate in and our priorities for that month. A well-planned budget is essentially streamlined to achieving our financial goals. Budgeting can help us in directing our money and focus towards important goals such as paying off debt, building an emergency fund, or saving for the down payment of a house. As we start budgeting, we dial in back to our priorities and spend only on the essentials. We start realizing what categories we need to cut off money from so that we can divert our funds for a better use. After budgeting for a while, you will start to realize that you are not wasting money as you used to and have become better with it. With time, our spending becomes intentional and we are able to eliminate our impulsive buying behaviors and all the guilt that comes with it. As John Maxwell has remarked, a budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. We can lead our money and become a master of it. Not only do we need to make a budget, but also commit to it and keep referring to it periodically as we spend our money over the course of a month. We can make a detailed analysis of our income and expenses through a budget and keep track of our dollars. Keep in mind that it may take a few months for us to master budgeting and we may fail multiple times in the beginning. But with every month, we will become more aware and conscious of our spending and get more skilled at leading our money. Budgeting is totally worth it. Sit down and make your first monthly budget on a piece of paper or on an app such as EveryDollar. It will be a game changer for you. I'm releasing another private podcast and it's accessible exclusively to our members at Patreon. The question that I'll be answering is, how do I stick to my budget without restricting experiences with loved ones? If you'd like to check out my answer, you can go to patreon.com/thekarmayogi and become our patron. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you would like to ask me a question or have any comments or suggestions, write an email or send a voice memo to podcast@thekarmayogi.blog. I would really be grateful if you could leave a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts, because this will help others discover this show and I'll be able to inspire more people and spread my message and convey meaningful information to a bigger audience. Focus on your actions and let go of the outcomes, because success is a journey, not a destination, and we need to keep working towards it every single day. Thank you so much for your time and attention, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.